Your third option, which I found online that I wasn't able to find very much about, is called EcoPlug. It looks like almost looks like, I'll put a picture of it right now, but it reminds me of a traffic cone on one end, and it basically goes in, it bites onto the old threads, and you put that in place with an epoxy resin, and then you have a magnetic drain plug that you pull in and out to be able to drain the oil out.
This is Pete from EcoPlug. I'm going to show you the biggest problem that consumers face when changing their oil with an aluminum oil pan.
The only problem I see with that, and like I said, I don't have any experience with it. I'll put a link in the description below to it. The only problem I see with that is, what if that magnet falls out and you're going down the road? I don't know, is it a rare earth magnet that's holding it in? I couldn't find anything on their website that talks about the holding force of that magnet. The other thing I don't like about that is, as you can see in the picture, it's shaped like a traffic cone, so that the more narrow end goes into the oil pan, and then the thicker end comes out to where the oil drains. But in my mind, I think that that's not going to allow you to drain the oil as well if you did one of these two options. If you made the drain bolt longer, or if you rethreaded it. Just like water. If you restrict water, it's not going to flow as easily, and you're not going to get as much out. So with the EcoPlug, I think it just restricts the oil that much more. I could be wrong, and if somebody from EcoPlug is watching this, please respond in the comments below and let us know on the strength of the magnet, and also if residual oil is left within the oil pan. Because I've done oil changes where I'd let the oil drain overnight, and I've gotten another quart of oil out, letting the engine drain overnight. I like this setup right here. The only thing is that once you do this, you can only do this once. So once you do this, you cannot go back to this bolt. You can only use this bolt, and if this oil drain bolt strips out the pan again, then you have to replace the pan. If you were to try to use the threads that are still within the oil drain bolt or within the oil pan, you can keep using this method, and then once it finally, if those last threads give up or come out, then you can go to this method right here. So this kit comes with everything you need to retap an aluminum oil pan. You have the drill to drill out the threads, you have the tap and die to rethread it, and you have the oil drain bolt as well with a magnet on it and a new washer. Comes with five bolts, oil drain bolts, when you get it from Matco, and then you just replace the oil drain bolts.